Douglas is a city that people know everybody. Malik was the kind of person that he sees somebody, he look at them, and he saw the best in them. He brought the community together.
It could be 70-year-old grandparent, they could be black, white. Everybody gotta keep the spark alive on the back of their windshield. I never thought a 16-year-old black kid would have that much impact on this community ever in my life.
Malik Sparkman couldn't wait to enter the world, arriving 2.5 months early.
He was 2 pounds, 5 ounces, very small. Probably your hand is probably bigger.
He was a lovable child in the community. Whether he was going to little camps, going to the schoolhouses and meeting the little kids, I mean, he brightened everybody's day.
Malik was very popular around the city of Douglas. If it was in any event, if it was a fishing tournament, Malik was there.
Malik's face was always around town, but his name was made on the football field.
We would always say, man, I want to start on varsity in my 9th grade year, and he was the guy to do it.
By his sophomore season, the standout linebacker received interest from Florida State and Missouri.
He had a great chance of being something in football. This is my 32nd year in coaching. He's right up there with just any kid I've ever coached.
Malik had a very favorite coach, who was Coach Graham. He was not only Malik's linebacker coach, he was more like a father figure.
I was his Trojan dad's what he called me. In March of 2013, I was diagnosed with sarcoma in my left thigh. Malik comes in and asks could he pray with me. So we sat there and we prayed and we cried, and he said, we can't lose you, Coach. We're gonna win this battle. He wasn't gonna let Coach fight alone. We found out later that he was gonna be fighting the same battle.
In the spring of his sophomore year, Malik was diagnosed with stage 4 renal medullary carcinoma, a rare form of kidney cancer. He was given less than a year to live.
I've been dealing with it, been staying strong through it all.
I never really questioned why I had cancer, but I really wanted to question why this young man was stricken with the disease.
When Malik was diagnosed, everybody came together as a community, and we actually seen how small Douglas was.
He wanted to have a first date. It was the police department, the fire department, tons of motorcycles. We kind of paraded uptown and everywhere. And then we went out to the football field. His bucket list kind of grew from that.
He got to ride a helicopter and a horse. All the things that he asked to do, everybody was, more willing to help.
He was here to touch everybody else's life for 16 years. He didn't have a whole lot of time to live his life. He lived his life in 1 year.
Malik would say, you mean all these people wants to do something from me? And I say, yes, they do, because you're special.
The community of Douglas helped Malik cross off every last wish, except one, to return to the football field.
Every time I'd go see him, I'd say, Coach, I want to order a new helmet. And I said, we'll fit you up and get you a new helmet. And then I went and saw him one day. He said, Coach, I'm doctor's. I'm sorry. But he said, I'm probably not going to get through this, And I said, you just got to keep being, got to keep being strong. And he said, I will. And he had that smile on his face. And so he said, don't worry about that helmet. And I said, we're going to still get you a helmet.
When they brought him his helmet, first when I seen him try to get out of bed, take the tubes out of him. I think that's when I first seen him cry. Slept with it. Just slept with it. He just slept with it every night.
You gotta fight. Fight. You gotta fight.
2 weeks after receiving his helmet, Malik passed away.
Sometimes I just be sitting there thinking about him and I go, is he really gone? It's not a day go by. He's not on my mind.
Every day he would say, I'm gonna make it back to Jordan Stadium, I'm gonna walk through that tunnel. His last dying wish, we made it happen.
Be my tag team partner. When I watch some of the news stations that say that Malik lost his battle, Malik didn't lose anything, folks. Just keep Malik's memory alive. Thank you. He and I talked, we weren't going to let cancer dictate the way we lived our lives. When I go for scans, there's a shirt they came out with that's got Malik's picture and says, Spark lives on, playing in heaven. I wear that with me just because it kind of makes me feel like I've got him with me there.
Coach Neil Graham's cancer forced him to miss this season's home opener, the first game back on the field where they once carried their teammate.
Welcome to tonight's game between Coffee High and Savannah High. This is a salute to Malik Sparkman, the late Trojan who passed away. The Trojan community is trying to keep that spark alive. Up above, Malik is looking down upon this game tonight.
There's no secrets, this is an emotional game. It's the first time we've been as a team without Malik here. But listen, I want to tell you something. We got him in spirit, and he's going to be watching, you right?
Malik's teammates honored him once again, this time with a 38-0 win.
The spark is alive here tonight, and this team is responding.
Just hours after Malik had his moment, Coach Graham passed away. Despite missing their teammate and coach, Malik Spark lived on with the Trojans, who won the school's first regional championship in over 30 years.
Number 30, that's who it's for, number 30.
God puts people that's strong through the toughest battles just to see if you can make it through. Because of Malik, I have to fight, can never give up.
As a team, as a community, he touched everybody.
He'll never be forgotten for having that spark.
He was somebody special. Got to keep that spark alive.